to head up the FBI, is Trump's pick for the FBI. And he's already kind of a bit of a polarizing character. He was a former federal prosecutor, but he definitely has an idea to go after a lot of the people that were going after Trump, especially everyone connected to January 6th, including Liz Cheney and Adam Schiff and a bunch of other, people sort of thing. Um, it's definitely a bit worrying and a bit concerning, what may happen with all of that. I think some of it is a little bit overblown. He is kind of an insider because he's been a federal prosecutor, so he's not a completely untrained outsider. He's a real lawyer, but he has said some very controversial things, and I kind of wonder how weaponized against anyone they don't like the FBI is going to be, which I think should be concerning for everyone. Um, I also there's also been a lot of conversation, with the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. New their latest recommendations, for some of the spending cuts have come out. Now, I haven't heavily reported on their work yet because one, they're not even a real department yet. Two, they're not even in power yet. And three, it's a lot of rumor. It's a lot of conjecture. But the latest thing is they're looking at things and programs to cut. Affordable Care Act Medicaid stuff is on the chopping block. Medicare may be on the chopping block. They're threatening Social Security. But the big news is they want to reduce the amount of government agencies from 428 to 99. And I don't know if they're how judicious they're being in all of that. I don't know how much they necessarily want to work with Congress on all of that. But one of the things that is there that I think they will probably be able to do quite easily is stop doing programs whose congressional authorization has run out. And it's all in this goal to save money, shrink the federal government, shrink the federal budget, and bring down spending levels. I do notice that no one's going after defense spending, which is where I think most of the money should come from. People forget the top three expenditures in the federal government are in this order: Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and defense. Um, and if you're going to try to cut $2 trillion out of the federal budget, you can't do that without cutting one of the big three. And I haven't heard a lot of anything about defense, so that only leaves Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. And what's done about Social Security is Social Security is a self-funding program, so they don't need to cut it to save the federal budget. They could just not consider it, sort of thing. Medicare and Medicaid are a different story.